Okay, so welcome back, guys. We have talked about RGBA and um, hexadecimal colors. So now let's move to HSL. HSL part is very technical. Like most people, it is not commonly used though, but it's nice, but it's very technical. You have to understand the concept. Let me delete this. They said HSL stands for U, saturation, and lightness. You have your U, you have your saturation, you have your lightness. Okay, so let's move on. In CSS, the color can be specified using hue, saturation, and lightness in HSL format. So hue is the degree of the color wave from 0. You have to know this, but you don't need to cram shot. You can only use your hue from 0 to 360, whereby our 0 is red. Okay, yeah, I think okay, yeah, our 0 is red, 120 is green, and 240 is blue. So anytime you set your HSL to 0, you are getting red. If it is on 120, you are getting green. If it's on 240, you are getting uh, blue. Or there are some, well, let's move on first. Saturation is percentage value. 0% means shade of grey, and 100% means full color. Okay, even though you wait, then don't let me use that word yet. They say lightning is also a percentage of, it's also a percentage. 0 is black, 50 is neither light or black, then 100% is white. Okay, now let's assume let's do a practical. Okay, you have to start with yourself and bracket. Okay, so let me save this so this can go. Let's do, okay, let's say 0 is red. 0, comma, let me set my saturation to 50% and my lightness to 50%. Okay, yes, now. Okay, saturation is very low. Let's change to 100%. Okay, now see, I can see my red color very well. Okay, what if I increase my lightness to 100%? What happens? It is very light. Okay, now this lightness is used to control your or the H you specified there. Okay, let's change my lightness to 0. What happens? Let's total black. You can see, even though for the fact that we have even set our color to start with red, since our lightness is very low, when there's no light, it will be, no matter what you are putting on, it will be dark. That's what this means. And if the place is very bright, no matter what you're putting on, everything will take the color of bright the white. Okay, so I should change it to 50%. See, I've gotten my red back. So that is how both of them work. Okay, let's do this to 120. 120 is green. You can see. Then 360. 360 is, sorry, 360 is what? 360 is what? Two. Okay, 360 is also this thing. Also red. Okay, it's 240, yeah. This is 240. You can see now, I've got my blue. What if we reduce our saturation to 40? That's almost getting darker. Getting darker. Once you, what if you increase our lightness? I won't see anything again. Decrease it, once it will turn to black. So that is how HSL work. Well, let's move on. I basically explain everything. It says saturation can be described as intensity of a color. 100% is pure color, with no shade of gray. 50% is 50-50. That means you have 50 gray, 50 or this thing. I would say 50 is 50%, 50% is 50% gray. So but still, you can still see the color, but it won't be as bright as that of 100%. While 0% is completely gray, you can no longer see the particular color again. Okay, so the lightness of the, also on lightness, the lightness of a color can be described as much light you want to give it the color. Where 0% means no light. You can see when we use our 0% no light, and when there's no light in a particular place, it's totally black. When 50% means 50% light, neither dark nor light, it will give you that specific color you specify at the edge. Then 100% means full lightness, full lightness. Even though you specify green, red, anything at your edge, and you are using 100% as your light, you will get white. You will get white. They say shades of grey are often defined by setting the hue saturation to 0 and adjust the light from 0% to 80%, 100% to get darker and lighter. So that is the practical aspect we have done here. Okay. Let's change this back to 50. I'd like to be 50. And this thing should also be on. Let's set to I'm getting my full green color. Okay, let's do same thing here too. Let me copy this and paste here. What of the situation we can have different colors? Or let me use that 100. What color will this give me? You can see. Okay, let me change it to 150. What color? So you can get different color even with the use of this lightness and others. And you can see now that is dark green. Okay, let's change this to 70. Okay, saturation is still the same thing. 10. You can see now almost black. We are getting to black. So those are the different ways you can manipulate your color using the HSL. Okay, let's put something now. Okay, let's change this to 0 back. Let's have red here and let's give this a 100% saturation and give it a nice now. The light is getting dark because the light is very low. Once you want to put the light at 50% now, you have our normal color. Okay, imagine the light is very much high, 90%. You get the red is getting white. It's almost what color is it? Not pink or light pink itself. So these are the different way you can manipulate your colors. Okay, so I think okay, that is not that we have to that is that for HSL. Then we have to move to HSLA where we have the alpha. Okay, now HSLA colors have an extension of HSLA colors with an alpha channel. Remember what you know as alpha channel. Alpha channel, our age specify the way we use it as RGBA, same thing we use it here. Yeah. The A specifies the opacity of the color. So now let's do something. I said the alpha parameter is the number between 0 to 1, where 0 is fully transparent and 1 is not transparent. Let's add the alpha to this our color. Okay, let me use for this blue that we have here. Okay, so let's forgive our alpha 0. Let's see what happens. You can see now. I can't find my color again. I can also control use this alpha. So let me give it for 5, should give us half of that blue. One will give us the full color. Okay, so that is the work of the alpha. Use it to control the opacity of that particular color. Let's do 0.3. Press okay. Let's change this back to okay. 50%, 10, 100. What color is this? Okay. Now let's give it an alpha. Alpha. I should give my alpha 0.5. That is half of that color. Okay, now you can see it. Okay, let's control this back to red. Let's give it back my red dress. Okay, now let's give it an alpha and let's give it the full color. The full color in alpha there is 1. It is red. If I should change it back to 0, I'll get white. So that's how we make use of hue saturation and lightness. So hue saturation lightness and hue saturation lightness alpha. So that is all for colors. Recap, we have done RGB, RGBA, EXA, and HSL, HSLA colors. So now next class we'll talk about linear gradients. That is the way we can color mix, whereby we can be having in a particular place, we can be having red, green, and blue, different colors at a time. Instead of us specifying like this, whereby we won't find this particular line, everything will be fade off. So that is that for linear gradient. That is that for our HSLA. So watch out for the next video on linear gradient.